Hi, my name is Rich. I use the he, him pronouns, and you're watching my YouTube channel where I play amazing tabletop role playing games with friends. It is Saturday as we start this recording, which means that it is Star Wars Saturdays. Star Wars Saturdays is an ongoing anthology campaign of tabletop role playing games that have been running for the Open Hearth community for a few years now. And by a few years, I mean we're over 100 different tabletop RPGs that I have either hacked, remixed, or drifted into Star Wars, or someone else has run, and I've had the fortune of playing. We are currently in the middle of a quarterly of a game called Rapscallion, which was not created for Star Wars. Rapscallion is a new release from Magpie Games, created by a person who calls themselves Whisper. That is the designer's name. And it is about piratical adventures of like inspired by things like Pirates of the Caribbean, One Piece, and the like. I saw Skeleton Crew and said, "Hey, sight unseen, Rapscallion. I can just do that with this because I like Powered by the Apocalypse games." It's been a bit of a struggle for me in that my hack of this or reskin has been incomplete. But luckily, I'm playing with some wonderful players who are very thoughtful and forgiving, and we're making it work. The timeline for this series is after the original trilogy of Star Wars movies, in this period of time after Return of the Jedi, but not quite to the Mandalorian television show on Disney Plus, meaning that the Emperor is dead. He went like down a chasm in a Death Star that exploded. So obviously, never he will return. But the New Republic is still forming. There are Imperial remnants. And so there is some Imperial. Why? I still like having a few stormtroopers to shoot at occasionally. I'm also set this, not only is that the timeline, I've set this in a non-canon, a Legends setting called the Tapani sector, something that West End Games, when they had the Star Wars role-playing game, created near the end of their hold of the license and publication series in the 90s, which is this cool noble houses Star Wars empire thing going on that has the dorkiest cover. Those two droids, they just the shocked droids that just it just sells it for me. Just so good, so fun. But yeah, go look it up because it's great. That said, it is a neat little system or a neat little setting that allows us to have princesses and lords and ladies and nobles and regular folks and the empire and pirates. And when I say pirates, I mean your characters. So you might notice that we have four players, not five. Dash just decided to step away for the rest of the session or series. Wish you the best, Dash, and everything will be okay. We'll continue on. So let's start from the right hand side of the character keeper, heading towards the left. If you could, Jolene, introduce yourself and tell us a brief bit about your character.
Hi, I'm Jolene, she, her. I'm playing Olivat, the ship rat. She was a stowaway. She's a little scamp that loves stealing things and getting the crew into trouble. And she has done that at least once.
Well, we have many sessions to go, so I'm sure it will happen more. Thank you very much, Jolene. Greg, you are up next.
Hey, I'm Greg, he, him. I'm playing Raz, also he, him. Raz is the navigator, kind of spooky little Duros. He's got secrets, he's got dark intentions. The position of first mate has opened up, possibly. And so he's, yeah, he's got a twin,
Oh,
question mark.
yes, it seems that as of last session, he has a twin. Next up is Stephen.
Hi, my name is Stephen. My pronouns are he, him. I'm playing Faru Bryn, who is a Twi'lek swashbuckler, whose pronouns are she, her. Excuse me, she, her. And so um she was with a circus for a while, Cirque du Soleil kind of thing. I think I came up with a name for it at some point. The Star Corsairs. Um, and so she's athletic, always positive, and probably thinks she can do more than she really can.
I'm very glad that you remembered that you had given them a name. You'll discover why soon. Last but not least, it's our buddy Mark.
Yeah, I'm Mark Heenan, and I'm playing Captain Shag Cochrane. He, him. Captain Shag is a Thulothian and currently mopping up some stains from dealing with a thief in his office last time, I believe.
I think the Moppy's well done, but yes, that is definitely a moment that happened the last time we saw Captain Shag.
Got a
Uh,
lightsaber.
very, very, yes, you have a cool, badass lightsaber that we will see more and maybe soon. Your ship, the we have a start of session thing that we need to resolve before we get in. Jolene, did you want to talk through your questions for Ali? Because we are in a new act.
Sure. Uh, which member of the crew is most pissed off at me right now?
That will be one of the players speaking for their characters. This is for you guys. It's not me. I don't
Is
Yeah.
answer
that,
this
is
question.
that a question for us to answer, or is that who you think is most pissed off?
No, I mean, it says at the beginning, ask your crewmates which of you is most pissed
Oh,
at me
so
right
they
now.
do answer. Okay.
Did you do anything that Captain would know about that would?
We
Well,
could
we
say
killed a
yes.
traitor.
Oh, well, then not me. I love killing traitors.
I told you, you leveraged me, and I gave away my secret that I have access to the vault.
So
So
you
I'm
could still
not
be pissed at me.
not particularly happy with you.
Yeah. The other one is which of you is most likely to stick their neck out for me?
If I recall correctly, I was looking for some an ingredient or something like that, and that led us on some misadventures
Yeah,
two
your
sessions ago.
explosive bolas.
Yeah, did you get those?
I think so.
Okay. I had the question written down, so I wasn't sure. In that case, I'm happy with you. You're good.
Okay. All right. It's a classic. One of these days, Captain, you'll feel away.
I have bigger things to worry about right now.
It's that moment from Mad Men and Draper. I don't even think
I
about
don't
you.
even know who you are. Sorry.
Even though I'm a stowaway, that's the funniest thing. It's like there's a lot of people in
There's
this
a
ship.
lot
I
of
don't.
people on the ship, man.
But guys, I'm a stowaway. So if we then said that Raz is the person who's not a fan.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm
Raz
not
is
a
my
fan.
nemesis again. Fire is my protector.
Okay.
Basically what that means is to they get benefits when they do things. When the nemesis stops me from causing trouble for the crew, they mark one luck. Anytime protector successfully gets me out of trouble, they refresh all bonds with me.
Pretty great. We are in a new act, which means everyone has refreshed all bonds. Do keep in mind that. And downtime moves. Let's see. Other things. Leaving downtime. Leave port, reach your destination, finish your downtime, heal all harm, and refresh all of your bonds. So we've decided that Cola Breaker Breck has left the crew. We may explore more on the whys and wherefores. We may not, but that has left a power vacuum. There is no first mate for the Deceptor, which is the name of our ship, a stolen ship taken from the Empire, the remnants, the Imperial remnant that still holds sway here in the Tapani sector, although that hold is loosening day by day. Your ship glides from the molted shadows of hyperspace into the rich star lanes of the Cadrian province. The darkness clears, and ahead, gleaming like a jewel in starlight, is the Golden Promise. a luxury pleasure yacht of House Cadrian. You see its beautiful hulls plated in white and polished bronze. The ship has long viewports that glitter with candle-warm lights, and you can almost imagine the sound of music and laughter spilling across the void. Running lights pulse in a steady rhythm down its sweeping fins, making it unmistakable as an aristocrat's vessel. It is not unguarded. As you approach, you notice a pair of drone-controlled defense cutters drifting nearby, just out of sight of the beautiful vista for the aristocrats who are on board. The Golden Promises position itself along the edge of the Wrath Veil, a vast half-seen anomaly where nebular gas folds into a hidden gravity sink. The gases ripple and shimmer in unnatural hues, glowing like phantom auroras. For the nobles sipping their spiced wine in their staterooms, it's a breathtaking vista, a perfect tale to brag about. For you pirates, it could be treacherous cover, or perhaps a weapon if you're daring enough to use it. So this is the bounty that you have found. Captain Shag Cochran, is this something that you, through your contacts and your history as a lord, brought you to were you aware of this, or
Yeah,
did you gain
probably.
information about the Golden Promise through
Yeah,
other
someone
means?
at the lair probably. Yeah, I imagine I'm presented with several opportunities whenever we go back, and that one sounded prime.
Excellent, excellent. Well, so there, the Golden Promise lays ahead of you. Oh, I even have a cool pic. Let me share with you. Pic. I think it looks really pretty. Um, I don't think any of you have a feel away about Star Citizen, any hate for it, so hopefully that won't make you mad. But I thought that was a cool pic of a space yacht. That is what you see ahead of you. Again, there are some cutters, like smaller ships that are trailing it and protecting it, and it does appear to have a defense array, but it is ripe for the picking. What do you do?
I'm looking at the ship real quick. We have two hits on us right now.
Oh, that's true. Is that something you guys could have dealt with during
Uh,
downtime?
Is it?
Tinker? No, that's creating new things. Hmm.
where's the
Maybe it's on
ship
the ship tab.
notes?
Repairs. Let's see.
Downtime moves.
Hmm.
Ship and downtime. There it is. Navigate, surrender, maneuver, escape. You can never repair the ship.
Almost
It's
like,
true. Never ever gets better.
there was some editing.
No, it's the thing I should
The
have.
We need
I
teams.
think it makes sense for you to have taken care of some of the damage. I just wish I knew off the top of my head what.
I'm looking at page 119 in the book. It says tinkering is not for repairing. To repair the ship, you need teams of specialized help.
oh.
I imagine we would do at port.
Do you
Um,
want to just move the planetary ion cannon hit up? We still have the futzy systems, but we've totally fixed the buzz droids.
I'm cool with
That makes
that.
sense.
Yeah. Downtime. Usually this happens in port, often as your ship undergoes repair during downtime. I guess it says the downtime move, but there's no downtime move that says to do it. Um,
Way to go, Magpie.
yeah, cool. Yeah. Oh,
I'm searching in the PDF for the word repair, And
Yeah.
under downtime, it says usually it happens in port often as your ship undergoes repair.
Page 284. Ship repairs, small downtime requires below 2 fortune, remove all wreck. Costs
Oh,
treasure to repair.
I will spend a treasure to help repair.
Wait, 284? Is that what you said?
284 in the appendix.
Oh, okay.
you need to
Ship
spend
repairs,
two treasure.
small downtime, 2 fortune, remove all wreck. There you go. 2 treasure. Do
I
you have two
suppose
treasure to
I'll
spend?
spend one
I
as
think you spent
I
all
will
well.
out.
spend a treasure because it's my boat.
I have 7 treasures, so I'll spend one.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm very.
No,
We
no,
may
no.
have
I'm
been
just
responsible
a
for the.
stowaway with 7 treasure.
Yeah, well, some of us keep our eyes on the prize.
You have different prizes.
Then you remove all wreck.
Cool. Cool.
She's a gleaming
I got a
jewel, one
credit
might say.
chip last time worth 3 treasure. It was great.
Okay. Well,
That's
good.
why they
Now
keep
we know that she is in tip-top shape.
You can copy and paste that onto the character keeper at some point, right?
Okay. Cool, that's that. And we have no oil. What's oil?
Oh, true. Unless somebody wanted to
Coaxium.
burn some treasure for it.
How much? I could burn another treasure.
1 for 1? Seems fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a credit chip worth 3, so
Yeah.
So Ali, does this make it your ship now since you're paying for everything?
I'm just doing a lot of wheeling and dealing
yeah,
at the gambling tables.
just your fare for passage.
People always ask, "What do you do here?" And they don't know.
They do not know.
All of a sudden, there's just more coaxium, and nobody knows where it came from.
This coaxium just showed up, but it checks out.
Yep, I'm not gonna ask questions as long as it's there. Great. So we want to. Looks like there's probably some more plunder on that ship. So
Yeah, we gotta get more treasure. I'm only down to a single hoard.
So, Captain, what's the plan? Are we going to slip on and try and take it quietly, or are we just gonna?
we still have that TIE fighter, right?
You do.
Yes.
Would someone like to hop in the TIE fighter and draw the drones away?
Well, can we
Sure.
sneak up with our phase cloak drive?
We could, but that's coaxium.
Sure, I'll take him off.
Yeah, take those out or get them out of the picture, and then we will. Sounds like coming out of that nebula thing is gonna be fun, one or the other. So, love to see the looks on their faces when they see us coming out.
And how
Indeed.
do you want me to just join back with you after I get rid of the drones?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
I have a question. Are those the flame burst cannon, the overthruster core? Why are they struck out?
Because he did not choose them, is
Oh,
my
okay.
understanding.
All right. I didn't know it was a choose one.
yeah.
The gadget there's a gadget. Your gadget does either overthruster core, flame burst cannon, or phase cloak drive.
Gotcha.
So probably be smart if I just remove those, huh? I could remove those.
I was like, are they injured?
They're
that why the
hurt.
cross out?
They're angry at you.
Dankeschön.
uh,
Sweet. Is Faru hopping into the TIE fighter by herself?
Doing more coaxium.
Which is A-okay with me. I just want to check in because we could always retcon it and someone just shows up. Oh yeah, I was here in the but I'm curious.
We only have the one TIE fighter? Do we have two?
You
We
have
have
the
the one.
one.
The one.
Yep.
Oh,
There's even a picture of it.
I imagine on the trip here, I would have a conversation with Raz about filling the available position. And since you have in-depth knowledge of the ship and have proven yourself time and time again, I would like to formally offer you the position of first mate.
It would be an honor.
Give him the hat.
Oh no.
That means I'm not getting on that TIE fighter. I'm not leaving my boat.
My hat.
Ollie's hat was not enough to even though you spent treasure upon treasure, it was not enough for you to be first mate. You're still a stowaway.
Silent partner.
Captain, I do so much for this.
Someday you'll have a ship of your own.
You don't even know.
Yeah, so I think the plan sounds like the plan is lead the drones away, ambush them out of the nebula, and board and take treasure. GTFO.
Where do we keep? Where do we
That
keep?
sounds like a great plan.
Where do we keep track of our coaxium?
Keep track of what?
The coaxium.
And that big garble of text is probably could do a breakout of the coaxium, which is oil.
Hmm.
Because I was like, I just bought one. Where is it?
That is a fair question. We can
Thank you.
do a thing. Oh, smart. A little doodad. Thank you, Greg Gelder. Good job.
Hey.
Well, I
Hey,
just put it
Faru.
next to the playbook move. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Faru Bren,
Hmm.
you are not in the ship, but you wanted to do a thing. You're trying to lead some folks away. It sounds like maybe a clever trick.
Sounds good.
Trying to dip in, pull the attention of the drone cutters, a droid, right? These are automated ships. Can you draw them away with a clever trick? That is the question at hand.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. I'm gonna roll that. That's 12.
Have you guys seen from like I think it's fan art. I don't think they're canon, but there are some like droid operated ships from Clone Wars era. That's what's in my head for these cutters. So, good. You rolled a 12? Goodness gracious.
Nice. So I
You
get a
pull it
luck.
off spectacularly and mark 1 luck. Tell me what it looks like when you draw away these two droid operated um, cutters or ships.
So if I'm not mistaken, this is kind of an experimental TIE fighter. And I think one of
Yeah.
the reasons was didn't it have shields like normal TIE
Yours,
fighters don't?
yes, it does.
Yeah, because this was intended for like the captain or the admiral or something like that before we stole the ship. Um, so what I do is I speed out and I kind of act like I'm limping along. The drones start to follow and come after me to investigate to see if I'm going to be any kind of issue, for the rest of the for what they're protecting.
Hmm.
And then I dip into this cloud where I'm protected from the shields and the drones aren't. And I think the drones are hesitant to go in at first. And then I pop back up and then I sputter along and then I drop back in. And I think eventually they go into this cloud that you described that's nearby and are disabled.
Excellent. Excellent. So that takes you a bit of time. Faru, you pull this off spectacularly. There is one thing that you notice as you're dipping back out of that nebula to get visual range of the Golden Promise. You see that it is flying a banner, um, the banner of the Star Corsairs. The
Oh.
circus is here, performing at the Golden Promise.
And I think, as I'm going back and forth and trying to do this to distract the drones, I think everyone else hears overcomes that I curse a little bit because I wanted to be there to see them and I've got a kind of a score to settle with them. I'm not going to be there right away.
Kelpamere.
Oh, and I think I radio over. I was like, leave the circus people to me. Leave the Star Corsairs to me.
Sure.
I'm gonna hail that ship, the Golden Promise. Open up a channel for Captain Shag.
Cool. You hail the ship, opening up a channel. You can tell that once those two vulture ships, the cutters, the droid operated cutters took off after the TIE fighter. There was a lot of activity. Like they're aware, hey, we don't have the protection we have normally. There is concern. You raise them, and you immediately speak with this is Captain Kesh Haldaro. This is a noble Cadrian ship. Whoever this is, are you here to offer us assistance? Our escorts have been pulled away by some Imperial interlopers.
Yes, we did see that your escort craft were pulled away, and we are here to offer assistance. It seems that your ship is a little bit overloaded, and we would like to take some of that weight off of your hands.
It's a long pause. I'm sorry. Uh, I'm not entirely sure I take your meaning, ma'am.
This is Captain Shag Cochrane of the Deceptor, and we are robbing you.
Amazing. Yeah, I think what happens is you see all of the engines start to light up, and this
Mhm.
baby's going to run.
Yep. Get
What
'em.
do you wish to do?
Wow. Let's shoot at their engines.
I would love to. Um, I'm gonna,
Disable those rockets there.
yeah, we're gonna fire some rounds at their drive cone here. Um, is that take it head on,
That would probably be.
or are we
Of the
out?
of
So we're
the
not trying
ship
to.
moves, it
Yeah,
seems like taking it head
Oh,
on is the closest to what you have.
yeah.
fire weapons
Okay.
by getting into a scrap. It says up top.
Oh, yeah,
Like
getting into a scrap. So you're hitting a basic move.
yeah.
Get it into the scrap.
Roll
But I
plus
get to
blood.
roll. I'm going to, because that would normally be blood. I'm going to spend luck to roll with my bonds with the ship, which is two.
Hmm.
Um, so let's fire across. Ooh, nine, nine. That's not
Oh,
great. Terrible.
I like Midland results.
Ooh,
On a 7 to 9, your opponent may respond how they'd like. So on a hit, deal your weapon's harm to your opponent or deal half your weapon's harm and pick one of the options below.
yeah. I'm gonna do half harm, and I'm gonna uh, force them into precarious new positions. So we're in this nebula, and I'm gonna fire. We hit a few of their drives. They're still operating, um, but their only option now is to go into the nebula to hide. They're not going to be able to outrun us.
Oh, that's wicked. They know they can't outrun you. They are going to go into the nebula for their own protection, even though that is dangerous. Great. That sounds awesome. Now, um, because you chose that option, that means that you did not choose. Oh, it actually doesn't say swap harm. It just says you do your harm.
Yeah, I do, but because it's a nine, they do get to respond how they would like.
Yeah. And I think the way in which they will respond is to fire upon your ship in a hopes of saying like, "Hey, we're not completely defenseless."
not yet.
Um, Yeah. So this is not a warship. The Promise does boast um, point defense laser batteries, these turbo laser batteries that pop up. They were hidden away. You see these along its spine. These things pop up, and these turbo laser batteries fire upon you guys, and they will do one wreck to your ship as they fire on you while their pilot dips into the nebula, hoping that you, even though you just emerged from the nebula, hoping that you will not go back into, or you might lose them in the nebula, perhaps, is what they hope. But you were going for their engines,
Mhm.
and were successful in that hit. So, what is the damage that your ship does?
Oh, we do.
Six
What do
harm.
we do? We do six, don't we? What was the?
Yeah, the battery of turbo lasers are basilisks. Real
Oh,
fire
goodness.
arm two wreck.
Was it two rec? You said
Yeah.
two. So we
Oof.
do
Or
one.
what
We
the
do
difference
one.
between six harm and two, like why six harm and two wreck are both
Six
good?
harm to people, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you shoot somebody with a ship weapon. They
yeah,
should
that
do a lot of harm.
yeah.
That's
So
fair.
we
I
do
buy
one
that.
rec.
Okay. I think there's an array of, well, if we take a look at our picture, we can guesstimate. I imagine there's an array of like six engines. Two of them wink out, and it limps into the nebula from the amount of damage that you have done. And of course, the turbo lasers all fall. They're doing tracking and firing at you guys as it goes into the nebula, and then they stop, like each turbo laser stops firing the moment they have entered the nebula space because of the gas and the like. They're also
Mhm.
hoping that will benefit them. So yeah, what would you like to do?
Are they worried that firing the turbo lasers in the nebula will ignite the gas, or it's
Hard to
just
read their minds, but you could try to maybe engage with a move to try to understand.
there is, yeah.
Isn't there a size up?
There is a size up. Yes.
I think it would probably be the
I would like to size up a suspicious situation. Yeah.
okay. That sounds great.
Rolling
Roll
plus a
plus vinegar
that is plus one.
or vinegar. Maybe vinegar sounds better. I'll go with that one.
That is
Captain Shag with a 7.
an eight. Yeah.
Julie, was it our session last week where it was, or 2 weeks ago, where it was just an array of sevens? We kept rolling sevens. No, that was the Dungeon World 2 game. It was various combinations of seven, but there was like eight sevens rolled in a row. It was hilarious. Okay. So that looks like a middling success, which gets you one hold.
What would sticking my nose somewhere I shouldn't look like in this situation?
That's a great question. I imagine if you go into the nebula after them,
Mhm.
that would be a no, sticking your
Yeah,
nose where you
I'm okay with
shouldn't.
that. Let's do it. So then two questions I'm going to ask are
Yeah.
what here is useful to me or my crew?
Well, what's useful to you or your crew is that the nebula is uncharted,
Mhm.
which means that unless the pilot of the Golden Promise is um, crazy, they will have to pick their way through the nebula. The longer they stay in it, the more possibility that they get lost, not getting you lost.
Yeah. And what strange secrets lie just beneath the surface?
Ooh, interesting. So I'll answer that question by asking you a question. Captain Cochrane, um, you were a once great pirate lord, and you have a friend and a rival.
Mhm.
How is it that you would know that Lady Melinza Bastra's favored child is on board?
Ooh, I think that is the piece of information that made me take this instead of a possibly more lucrative or easier score.
Excellent. Well, then that is our answer. Is that fair?
That's totally fair. Um, does the nebula interfere with communications at all?
I'm going to say the nebula only interferes with communications if I ask you to roll for dice and it gives me an opportunity. Otherwise, it's staticky in a Star Warsy way. I
Mhm.
think weapons fired through the gas of the nebula are risky at best, extremely dangerous at worst.
If I'm still on with the captain, I will. I'll say you should cut your engines immediately. We drove you into the nebula on purpose, and that is why we have mined it. Any forward, lateral, or up or down motion will cause great damage to your ship, and we don't want our prize damaged. Acknowledge we have not mined the nebula.
Oh man, what a great, great maneuver there. It sounds like you're trying to hoodwink someone with a convincing lie.
Yeah, it sure does. Oh, great. And that is polish is what I'm good at. Whew. All right. Let's do that. And you know what? I'm gonna spend a point. Oh, you know what? I had a +1 from the layer roll that I did not use before. May I use that?
Yeah, let's burn it up.
So let's get that in there. That is a 12.
Wow. That is some stuff right there. Okay. Wow. Great roll. Okay. On a hoodwink of a 12 plus, they bought your story for now. The fates reveal a new opening or opportunity this gives you. Acknowledged. We will be filing this with, and they list off the Imperial Admiral over the sector that has an agreement with the Cadrian about this anomalous and obviously out of regulation action and choice you have made. But know that we do this for the safety of our passengers.
Ocran. Make sure you spell it right. Ellie, you're up.
What do I do, Captain?
Get the stuff. Get the good stuff.
Oh, okay.
And maybe is Pharaoh maybe back by now, or what's going on with him?
Yeah, I think Pharaoh, you can circle back around because I want you definitely in on this.
I'd like to do something else.
Ooh.
See, I think while they're talking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the TIE fighter, which I've been in and out of the nebula, and I'm going to swoop in. And, our ship is too big to, dock, to, go into their shuttle bay or anything like that. We're going to have to dock, and there's going to be an entrance. So I'm going to actually swoop towards that. And as they enter the nebula, I'm going to cut my engines and then use maneuvering jets to slide into their shuttle bay with my TIE fighter. So we're coming from two different directions.
Neat.
So I think that'll be a break in, right?
Sure. Yeah, let's see you break in.
And because I'm doing it acrobatically, I can use vinegar instead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's only a 5.
Bonds.
Ooh. Ooh.
Doesn't say you could just get a hard move.
I just get a hard move?
You have
I like
bonds.
hard moves. That sounds fun. Okay. So your plan was to come through a different route.
So head towards the docking bay as if I'm going to dock there like the ship would, and then cut my engine so I'm off the screen, and then use maneuvering jets to come in through the shuttle bay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like this. So I think what happens is everything is going according to plan, but near the very end of the docking sequence, when you're almost inside the ship, it lurches suddenly, and you end up clipping the top of one of the TIE fighter's wings, takes some wreck, and you end up skittering across the hangar bay floor, and in a less than artful landing that you do get to walk away from. Does that sound fair?
Yeah. Can I suggest? I think the TIE fighter's like no longer operable.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that is
It's
correct. She needs
destroyed. We
some
see me
repair.
eject. Yeah.
It slams into a back wall, and one of the wings is bent, and one of the engines is pointing the wrong way. It needs repair before you can get out of here.
And I suppose we see like a burst of flame shoot out the side of the goal, right? Like, oh,
We do that?
I'm gonna bring her in close so that Ali and the boarding party can do their thing.
Yeah, you guys are able to
Yep.
board. The ship has slowed down, and yeah, they're gonna basically pull a Karen, and that they think that will solve this problem.
Yeah, and Ali,
Is it
you're
asked
probably
to see our
leading
manager?
some folks. Yeah,
Oh, that's
you're
true. Okay, so
leading.
they're just yeah. I mean, they're just going to ask to see. They're going to report this to the manager. So I guess they're
Which
not
means they're
quite
like
pulling
trying
it.
to alert the authorities that they're getting
Yeah,
raided.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So we
Yeah.
gotta move
It's
fast.
yeah.
Yeah.
it's
All right.
true. It would be wise if you did that thing.
Yeah. Ali takes some crew over, and what's the kid's name?
Oh, great question. The child's name, her name is Manala. Manala Bastra.
Great. Um, Ali, make sure Manala makes it back to the Deceptor in one piece.
Okay. Who's that? There's a lot of people in our crew.
It's the reason we're attacking this ship instead of someone else.
Wait, are they on this ship that we have to? Are we kidnapping a kid?
Yes. Yes, we.
Okay.
Yep.
To be
Um,
clear, this is not a child. This
right.
is like an older teen.
Okay.
And I think the deal is if you bring her back successfully, you can take my share of the treasure.
Deal.
Motivation.
Do I get a promotion as well?
We'll talk about that.
Hmm. Uh, well, I mean, if I'm leading the boarding party,
Oh
maybe
yeah,
we should talk about that now.
yeah. You are Raider in chief.
No, yeah, I'm trying to parlay with you.
Yep. No, you got it. You have to create Raider.
Okay. Okay.
Then whatever what's the pirate name for someone who leads the other guys?
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever that is, you're it.
Sure. Okay. Let's go try and find this hostage. I guess they're not a
Okay,
hostage yet, but they will be.
great. So, Ali,
All right.
you
All
have
right,
the
you
crew, right?
salty dogs.
Yes. How large of a contingent, Captain Cochrane, are you sending? Is this like a small squad
How
of
many people are
pirates? I'm sorry, can you say that again?
how many people are on the ship?
A lot,
The
right?
Golden Promise
Mhm.
has maybe 100 total passengers as they count all of the people that are their retinue, and about 35 crew. So 100, over 130,
Yeah.
150.
Let's send I don't know, like a dozen guys over. A dozen guys with guns should be enough of a dissuaded to keep
And we
the
got the lump too, so you know.
yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Is
Yeah, well,
Ploish among them so that he can say, recognize the circus troupe is here?
yeah.
Sweet. So Ali, you guys board. You head through the umbilical connection and board the golden. It smells better here. You immediately feel comforted here.
Huh.
There's this wonderful aromatic but slight hint. The temperature is
Is this the
very comfortable
Zeltron
here.
ship?
You see
Jeez.
several security people are waiting, but they are not carrying any weapons. There is a young probably their first assignment individual. She is in charge of this small team of security. We're here to make sure that none of the passengers are troubled with. We understand that that there are valuables you are after. We can direct you to where our stores are.
And Allie's like, does it normally go like this? This feels too easy. All right, we'll have some of the team, go with you, but we've got some specific requirements. As I'm like, give me your little data pad as I look through like, is this person supposed to be a
Ooh.
passenger or what?
Okay, cool. I think because
Really
this
just
game
trying to
isn't
throw weight around.
sure, I get you.
Or am I
Ah,
sizing up a suspicious situation?
I guess size up is a thing. Like this isn't a game really built on mysteries. There's a part of me that wants just to say, like, you can find the person's name on the manifest. Like that's not hard to do.
Yeah, I just
But
wasn't
it's not
sure.
like
Is
they're
this person on the up and up? They're just giving us what we want?
yeah. Oh, well, if you want to size up the person, sure. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, it's a situation, so I guess. Yeah, I'll roll.
Do
This
it.
game's about rolling dice, right? So
Hmm.
there's a 10. Okay.
Ooh, a 10. You get to hold.
Hold two. All right. Well, and they have like a name tag
Yes, let me
written
give
in the
them
Star Wars symbols,
yes.
but I'm like, okay,
Bex.
crewman.
Their name is Bex Kolos. That's the
All
head of
right, crewman Bex. Or is it Bex or Kolos?
first name Bex. Just call him
No, I'm
Kolos or Bex.
asking
Oh,
them.
oh,
So,
you asked them
which do
is
you
it Bex or
prefer, Bex or Kolos? It's being real
well,
polite while trying to throw weight around.
oh, great. Yeah, it's like whatever you prefer, pirate.
Right, right. It is what I prefer. So, uh, how can I safely get this hostage that we're looking for?
How can you safely get the person you want to abduct? Um, you see in the data pad listing for Manala Bastra a picture of her. So she's human. She's in her late teens. But you also see attached to her are a few attendants and also an individual who gains your interest because they are a Herglick. The
Lump?
Herglick is yes, like Lump.
The lump? Need you for a special job.
The Lump is the best of special jobs.
Well, yeah. There's another Herglig. They might be in our way, so
The Lump will show them the error of their ways.
you're the best
They will
lump.
rue the day that they stood against the Lump. Uh,
All right.
young Raider Chief, you are aware that your Twi'lek friend is in trouble.
She's perfect. She's fine. She knows what she's doing. I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, look, we have a job to do, and if she's along the way, we could help. The lump,
The Lump understands. The
lump,
Lump
pay
does not
attention.
understand why the Ringmaster is taking orders from Pat. One such is the Raider Master, but
Because I got the
you do
hat.
have the hat.
That's right. And like she gives click clack a knowing look. All right. What are the
His
signs?
little
Where are the
arms are
signs of
together. It's one day.
hidden treasure?
Ooh, where are the signs of hidden treasures? So obviously not where Bex Kolos is pointing you.
Mm-hmm.
Hidden treasure would be found you scope this out. Like there's stuff that they've turned in, they, the nobles who are here as passengers, but in individual
Of
rooms,
course.
staterooms would be where they would keep their most precious valuables. You know the layout of a place like this. They will have small safes and the like where they would keep the really good stuff. And yeah, there is among the nobles, there's got to be some really, really nice treasure.
All right, folks, here's the plan. So and so, go grab what they set aside. This contingent, go to the staterooms. Lump and some others. We're going for the captain's requested guest.
Nice. Nice. So everyone splits apart. Boy, I am curious about Captain Cochrane and Raz who don't leave the ship and what cool and interesting things are going on for them. So let us check back. You're getting information back from Ali that no one's putting up a fight. What is it that you are doing while awaiting?
Two things I want to do. One, check in to see if what Farrow's situation is, if they're okay. Second, Raz, is it possible to jam their comms?
Way ahead of you, Captain. Yes,
That's why you're
I
first mate.
would. I will certainly look into jamming their comms. In fact, my plan was to almost shut their power down completely.
Fantastic.
To like shut their drives so that they can't escape, they can't get comms out, just override their engineering systems. Um, I'm trying to figure out if does Raz need to do that? Can Raz do that through our umbilical, or do I need to go onto the boat to do that?
Hmm.
I think I
I
gotta
think
leave.
I think you gotta leave your beloved ship.
Yeah. Okay. So
You
Raz
gotta cheat
will
on her.
comes like behind Ali and the crew are doing things, and Raz is just walking through as if he owns the ship already, and making his way down to the engineering section.
Nice. Sweet. So you enter all by
Raz,
yourself, Raz? You the very
Yes.
important
Raz, what are
newly
you doing? Where are you going?
Captain's orders. Gonna shut down shut down the engines.
Hmm.
It's gonna get dark.
Hmm. I'm gonna spend a
nice.
bond on you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, know exactly what secret or weakness you're hiding.
Oh.
This guy's always up to
Um,
nonsense.
hmm. What am I hiding? Um, I think Raz knows that the most valuable things on this ship will be in the engineering section. That that is where they have the vault. That's their vault, right? Whatever valuables these rich people, that's not in their staterooms. It's been locked off in there, and he plans to, pillage that as well,
All right.
outside of the typical plundering deal.
Okay. All right. This is between you and me. I'm on to you.
So
Okay.
do I get access to engineering without any resistance?
Ooh, man. No obvious resistance is offered up. Oh, yes, of course. Um, not Bex, but an actual engineer, right? You came in after the security team is dealing with this whole squad. You're all by yourself, so there will be another crew member of the crew who's like, "Oh, engines, of course, this way." Um, and they glance at you a couple times. What are you going to do with our engines? You're not going to leave us abandon us in this nebula, are you?
That would be against our code. He's lying.
Oh, well, it's good enough for him. He's like, all right, they've got a code. These are the best kind of bad guys.
Just give
Sweet.
me access. Um,
Hmm. Do I have
eh,
anything I can compel on you while you're
oh
here?
yeah, I could just shoot the guy because I'm not interested in peaceful solutions here.
I have death.
Yeah, you get the feeling that this guy is gonna try to give you the runaround. You know where the engines are. You don't need this idiot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
compel your ally of death.
By the way, I do have that marked because we should talk about the trigger for removing it because this game doesn't have a heal move, and I didn't realize that when I wrote that. Anyways, um, I'm not. I will. If he gets me to the door, I'm just gonna shoot him. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, the sad thing is you don't get to feel heroic with a cool ass roll. You just gun this guy down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Womp
So he
womp.
he he puts his hand on the thing or whatever. It opens up the door to engineering, and I just shoot him.
There's
Uh,
screams from people who hear the blaster
yep.
go off, some of the nobles who are hiding in their staterooms. And yeah, that's just lovely. Awesome. So boom, you gun this guy down. He falls, the door opens up, and you can step into the engine room with the huge engines, one of them still smoking on the interior because the outside blew up, so the inside has to have some problems. Let's cut to Faru Bryn. Uh, Faru, you climb out of the TIE fighter. She's seen better days. Um, and you realize you're not alone in the hangar here. There are a couple of things going on. First, there is a noble. Um, you could pick them out from their cape and their light foil. They're getting aboard a shuttle and they are going to get the hell out of Dodge. They are currently commandeering that thing and trying to just get out. Also, peeking around one of the columns in this hangar bay is someone you recognize from the circus, a Pantoran juggler who considered herself a friend of yours. Spark was the name by which she went. I'll throw her name. So, what do you wish to do, Pharaoh?
Job comes first. I'm gonna go block the noble from getting onto the shuttle. That's my first. I think I'm a little bit bloodied and I'm kind of limping a little bit, but I head towards the shuttle where the noble is getting on board.
Cool. Um, as you start marching towards them, the nobleman looks back and he's like, "Take care of that one." And there's a guy who pulls out a little blaster pistol and turns around and aims at you to fire at you. What do you wish to do?
Yeah. Do I just shoot? Um, Breaking in and out. Yeah, I think I just shoot them back.
Okay.
Um, they're far enough away. Is that right?
Yeah.
They're a pretty good distance. They're not close enough for me to be able to use my whip.
You can use your whip. This is swashbuckling.
That's right. Um, so yeah, I think I'm gonna uh pull out my whip and go into that. So I actually have a move whenever I get into a scrap, I need to roll first, which is theatrics. So
Fun.
let me roll that real quick. That's a 10, so I hold two. Um, um, so I will challenge. One of the options is challenge someone to a duel they can't refuse. I'm going to challenge the noble because you said they were wearing a light foil.
Uh-huh.
So this is a duel that they can't refuse. And um, I think I used the second one to reveal that I have another weapon up my sleeve. So I've got my pistol out as I'm running towards the guy. maybe I fire off a couple of shots at him, but then I challenge the noble to the duel and pull out my uh whip to go after him.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you challenge this young. Oh man, I'm gonna ask Greg, which house is
Oh,
this noble a member
let me look at
of?
our options
We got
here.
Tapani houses tab, so you can look at
Yeah.
that. You could also
Um,
describe the vibe you want, and I can help you with that too.
I got House Calypso.
A Calypsan noble.
Yeah, they're scrappy.
Amazing. Yeah, the conservative sibling of all the houses. Great. Yes, so you have a young, well, maybe a middle-aged Calypsan noble who's trying to GTFO, and I think who is going to be Boza, the smoke touched. He turns, slowly draws out the light foil. Be ready. Go ahead and prep the ship. Prep the shuttle.
So I'm going to step forward and um I'm going to shake my light whip a little bit and it rattles. It's the Kakuri from
All
Twilight's, right?
right.
It rattles, which is a little distracting. And then I'm going to roll get into a scrap.
Sweet.
Oh, that's a 7. I spent a point of luck, by the way. So I added
Okay.
that in.
Good call.
Yep.
Excellent. Get into a scrap. Do you deal your weapons harm to your opponent? Do you want to deal half of your harm to get a choice on the options below?
Sure. That absolutely. I don't know how much harm I do yet, but let me look. I absolutely want to. Um, hmm.
Electric whip, one harm.
Ooh. This is I think it's a special thing. So,
Oh, okay.
um, because the playbook gets a weapon. Sidearm. The daggers are +1. Oh yeah, so you're right. I think it has stun and reach, but it's probably just one harm.
Okay. But stun. What
Yeah.
does stun mean? Spin a bond with the target to give them the stunned tag.
Ow. So I don't have a bond with them.
Oh, but if you roll well, you can always get anti, which means it acts like a bond, and you can use it for that.
Right. Um, it's I think I'm gonna seize something from them, and I think I seize so I only do half damage, but what I seize is the keys to the shuttle. Basically the code cylinder for controlling the shuttle.
Nice. That's great. That's great. Okay, that's awesome. Um, he of course is 7 to 9, so he's going to stab you. And it is with a light foil, which will do 2 harm.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I think it's a thing where you whip and you draw back from the action. He slices across and maybe slices across your forearm. It cuts and burns deep, and you can feel it sliced into some muscle. Your left hand is in a bad way. Let's cut away from you in the middle of this fight, reminding you that we'll cycle into the next round. Uh, Olivat, you come to the stateroom where this very you know, Lady Melinza Bastra's daughter, Manala Bastra, is housed. The doors open up, and standing in the way of the doors, nearly as big of the doors as the doors, is a humongous female Herglick. Move along.
Um, I'm sorry, but that's not going to be possible. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The easy, well, love, love.
She snatches, she snatches you up, her hands heading around, and then pulls you up to her face as Lump is starting to move in, and she says, "Go away, little gnat."
Pocket sand. I want to use a clever trick.
Okay,
Yeah. All right.
what is your clever trick?
So yeah, she's like, she's grabbed up. She pulls some stuff from her belts to just like toss right in the Herglig's face, eyes region to like really like maybe it's like a little flashbang type thing.
Ooh, fun.
And he's like, all right,
Oh, that sounds like a fun. Let's see, you can pull off that clever trick.
yeah. If not, still this still be great. It's an 8. So
Oh man, clever tricks with an 8 is always great.
trick works, but there's a catch. Fates will tell you what it costs to follow through. I never get to roll the 10 on that.
I know, I
I
know.
never get to
So
mark that low.
I think the reaction is you will get dropped. You pull off the thing. This Herglick will be blinded, but in the doing, if you choose to move forward, you're going to take some harm out of this. You're not going to get out
Okay,
of it
yeah, sure.
unscathed.
Of course.
Yeah. So yeah,
Here
what
for it.
happens is flashbang goes off. You get flung as the Herglick is reaching for her eyes. Lump tackles her to the deck, and he's fought female Herglicks before, and it seems like he's gonna wail on her.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get flung, boom, boom, you hit the deck, you slam into this like beautiful clawfoot tub kind of thing, and you see out of the corner of your eye in the main bedroom area, there's a couple of women who are attending another woman who is dressed pretty well. That's the person. That's her.
All right. You. Let's go.
What do you need? I will give you
Your
the
presence
richest.
is requested by the captain of the Interceptor. What's it called? Gotta look it up. The
Scepter.
Deceptor.
I politely uh decline that request.
You, I'm, I misspoke. The request is a polite formality. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Might I ask what the hard way?
She pulls out some knives.
The girls are like, she like, oh yeah, I expected this, but I'm disappointed. The two handmaids are like, oh, and they grasp near
Calm
her, but
down.
she tries to, oh yeah, um,
Look at her. She's not scared. Learn something.
nice. I am throwing a pick into the keeper for Manalabastra. She's lovely and dangerous. And there we go. So you can
Look,
click on my icon in the character keeper thing and it'll pop to the pick of Manalabastra. And she's trying to maintain decorum and peace. She tells the Herglick, stand down, please. I need you to stay with me. And the female Herglick pauses and then Lump whacks her on the head, which kind of adds a bit of violent
sorry,
finality
sorry
to
about that.
her stopping the
But
fighting.
should I like let's see. Look, if you come with me, I'll make sure that you and your handmaidens will not be hurt,
Do I have your
harmed in
word?
any way. Oh yeah, totally. You can trust me. I got the big hat. I'm pretty high up in the ship.
It doesn't suit you.
Yeah, well, you know, not all of us have personal tailors.
We cut to Raz walking into the engine room. You are looking for a way to shut down communications. You see that there's an engineer. He's got headset on. He's right now. He's in communications with
Yeah.
someone when he sees you.
Step away from the console. He's got his rifle out, like he's
Oh, okay.
just
Yeah, rifle
step
out. He's
away from
like,
the
okay,
console.
cool. He like takes the headset off and
I'm gonna
steps
take
away.
that data cylinder that contains our tactical droid friend, and slip it into the droid port, um, and start telling it that we need to shut down because Raz is not a gifted hacker, but the
Oh.
tactical droid, um, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. So he's gonna start, we need to shut down the systems, take down the reactor, and open up that vault so that I can take a look at the shinies.
Nice. Nice. It sounds like you're trying to parlay with the tactical droid that you're asking to do all this stuff for you.
Yeah, that sounds good. Polish, I'm great at that.
You're so
Rolling
polished, I can
flat.
tell.
No, rolling -1. That's right. Okay.
Oh my.
-1. Hey guys, there's XP on a miss. All right, here we go.
Turns out, yes.
That's a 2.
That's a whole two.
Where is experience? There we go. I have 2 experience now.
Sweet. Excellent. So you slide the code cylinder in, a bunch of things happen. You see flashing lights, there toggles seem to turn on themselves, and then there's an indicator light from the code cylinder as if it has completed the requested activity.
Uh, just gonna snatch it right back out.
Sure, that makes sense.
Is the vault opening?
Yeah, the vault's opening.
Okay. I mean, what's in there?
Ooh, that would be I believe we would be making a plunder roll.
Ah,
You're plundering a score of booty, so roll blank. I'll give a bonus of 0 to +3 based on how good the plunder ought to be. I will give you a +2 because you're the first one in here.
okay. I'll take +2. I am gonna be doing it in a hurry, so
Okay.
that immediately brings me down to 1.
Okay.
Um, is any other modifiers on that? No, so that's it.
Don't think so.
+1. Okay.
Oh, interesting. Actually, you just roll it for everyone. That's interesting. Okay.
Oh, okay. Uh, I got an 8.
Okay. On a hit, each crewmate takes one treasure plus one special item they choose from a list below. On a 7 to 9, the items each have one of the following baggage options: afflicting a lackey with a tag, stolen property of a powerful enemy who wants it back, comes cursed. The face will tell you what it might take to lift it. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, yeah, you go in. You're looking at all of the wonderful treasure, and then the doors close behind you.
I figured they might.
Faru Bren, you have been stabbed, but you have secured the code cylinder. The shuttle will not be able to leave without your permission and or your over your dead body, technically. As this fine noble has wounded you, and Boza steps back and says, "You were the first blooded. Surrender."
And yeah. Um, so I think I know, of course, about the etiquette of duels, but I don't have to follow them. So what I'm going to do is
Exactly.
I want to subdue um this noble, and what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to take my electric whip, my vibro whip or whatever it is, and I'm going to flip it around um over one of the struts of the shuttle that were nearby and wrap it around his arm and then yank on it to suspend him basically from that.
Wicked.
Yep.
That's
Um,
fantastic.
and so I think this is using a clever trick.
Yeah.
Um, and I really want it to be good, so I'm going to spend a point of luck for it. as well. Let's see what that does.
Good luck.
That's an 11.
What does it look like when you whip this guy into a weird trap? Like,
Yeah. Um, I think basically what it looks like is he's he asks for my not surrender but acquiescence that he's the winner of the duel, and I step forward as if to take his hand, and that's whenever I whip the whip around, and it whips around his hand, pulls it up, and he's hanging there, and I think I just kind of stab the whip into the corner of the shuttle to keep him there, and walk on in to take care of his friend. Do we want to drag that out? The fight with his friend?
yeah, I think that was a pretty awesome trick. I'm kind of cool with it, unless you wanted more out of it. I don't see you as being a long drawn out fight person, but I do
No.
think you do awesome acrobatic things as well. So, which way are you
No,
leaning?
that's fine. I didn't want to step on it. So then I'm going to narrate, and what we see from outside the shuttle is the guy who was sent inside comes flying out, crumpled to the ground as he rolls off. Yeah.
Got it. Got it. That's awesome. Cool. Can you spin to luck to twist fate in someone else's scene? Yes.
Just in case.
Oh, okay. Okay, just checking it. All right, awesome. Um, I love the idea of this next scene being Olivat frog marching the daughter up to the captain. Are we cool with that?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. Is
Okay.
this your first hostage situation?
you're gonna do great. It's great.
No, no, I'm asking
Oh,
the
her,
hostage.
yeah.
Oh, is this
Yeah.
your first hostage situation? She said, on this side, yes.
Mm.
Oh, well, if you have any pointers for me, this is my first time, so
No, you're doing fine.
thank you.
So she's brought in. She looks around. She's clocked that this is an Imperial vessel. Of course, it's
Mhm.
pretty darn obvious. And she is calmly brought into your bridge, and she recognizes you. You've seen her.
Of course I have,
What
yeah.
is the relationship now that we're here in the same space? What is the relationship that Shag Cochran has with the daughter of the woman who royally screwed you over and betrayed
Ooh,
you to the Empire?
Does the crew know about this background?
probably, yeah. I think I've been pretty
Oh,
thumbed
okay.
about it.
I'm
Like
s-
this is our
I'm
whole
a
reason
recent
for being a
stowaway,
crew.
so
Um, Lady Belinda and I were working together before she screwed me over. Maybe like might be fun if like she almost saw me as like a mentor or something, and I almost saw her as an apprentice until her mother screwed her over, and then her mother was like using me as an example of like don't trust outsiders. Like you like now you have to be his enemy forever. Um, so like complicated because she's loyal to the family, but also like has the like oh like I had you're the puppy I had to shoot basically. I'm the puppy.
Nah, nasty, nasty.
So how she deals with that is up to her. But I will welcome her onto the ship. Um,
You were a pirate lord before, so she
yes,
would know you as a captain,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Manala
Interesting new
Bastra,
ship.
as requested.
All right. When Raz returns with the booty, my share is yours. Well done, a raid master.
We need a better title.
Yeah,
Okay.
master raider. No, it's not better.
One of the
Quartermaster? Quartermaster be fun.
Quartermaster is a little bit more boring, but yeah, you can definitely be quartermaster. You keep track of all the stuff. You're perfect for a quartermaster. Yeah.
Sweet.
All right.
Yeah, so Raz, you're locked into the vault. What do you wish to do? There's a lot of good stuff in here.
Um,
Oh, did I mention the gas is starting to pour in? Did I mention that?
oh
Oh,
no,
there's gas starting to pour
you
in.
didn't mention the gas.
Shh. It's
Um,
colored so that we can know that danger is
so
coming.
yeah. Um, what do I have on me? Oh, nothing that's gonna help. What was the name of that droid? Um,
Oh, that's a great question. I believe it was Strat 9. Hold on, I will tell you for sure. Stratag 9. There we go.
Stratag 9. Um, is this really necessary, Stratag?
You must be eliminated.
Perhaps I should have been more clear. You get to keep this ship.
Hmm. The Deceptor is more appealing. Install
Decep
me in the Deceptor, and I will not allow you to be killed at this moment.
the Deceptor cannot go places that this can go.
That is correct. The places it cannot go, I have no wish to travel to.
Hmm. Uh, dang it. There goes my leverage. I don't say that out loud.
Yeah, can I get in
Um,
the comms with Raz?
Yeah, you should.
It's like, Raz, how's the plundering going? Allie should be there soon to help you out, carrying whatever you got back. I hope it's a lot.
well, Captain, we've run into a bit of an issue with that.
What's that?
Well, to access the vault, I used the super tactical droid, and it's now taken over the ship.
Oh, it's taken over the ship?
Yes, it's trying to kill me.
Oh, so certain death for you then, huh?
Raz coughs a little bit.
Well, it's been
uh,
nice working with you. I'm going to have to completely scuttle the ship and blow it up while you're on it. So, sorry about that. And like this is a tone like this is a bluff.
yeah, right, right.
Are you trying to hoodwink Stratag 9?
Yeah, I think I am. Luck gives me a +1. Is that right?
Yes, that sounds right.
Well, I'll spend a luck on that as well. That is an 11.
Wow.
Oh, good today.
The cessation of my functions cannot be allowed.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do.
It has been nice working with you, Captain.
We'll do our best to recover your body after the ship is completely destroyed.
The door to the treasure room opens. The gas starts to dissipate through the hall.
Raz is going to madly grab things from the vault because I want to leave it like open to the other players about what they actually get from this. And is now running off of the ship as fast as his little Duros legs can carry him.
Sweet. We cut to Faro Bryn. You have successfully stopped these nobles from leaving. Um, what do you want to do? You've got a slagged ship, a decent shuttle, and a person who's been spying you in this big Titanic swashbuckling fight.
So the person who was spying on me was from the circus.
Yes,
And there's more of this circus here.
correct.
Um, and I'm tempted to go get them, but I've heard what's going on over comms, and we need to get out of Dodge soon.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to duck back out of the shuttle. Um, and I think I grab the equivalent of I grab the guard's pistol and
Yeah.
just turn around and casually stun the noble who's hanging there. And then walk up to uh Spark and tell Spark um they need to come with me um because otherwise they will go down with the ship.
You're going to kill everyone in the circus?
You have to come with me. It's your only way to be safe. And just, I think I dragged them onto the ship. So this is a junior member of the
Hmm.
Star Corsairs.
Yes.
I was kicked out of the
Yes.
Corsairs for protecting someone else.
Hmm.
Um, and I think I basically told them, you know, the Corsairs deserve this. They can see what they can take. And as I think what I'm going to do, I would like to, I don't know what this would take, but I would like to blame the theft that's going on here on the Star Corsairs. Um, it's the equivalent of painting a flag or something like that, but I'm not sure exactly what that would be. Um, and I'm taking Spark to prevent there from being a witness that I was here.
And you're
That could have
hopping on
set
this
this up.
shuttle that you could actually get out of here and leaving the TIE fighter behind?
I think that's the plan. Yes.
That's
Um,
awesome.
what's a suggestion for? How about this? So I was looking to see if there was a move that I could potentially do this with. Could I twist fate? Um, so I could twist fate to spend one luck to remember something useful in my pockets. Um, and then I spend another one to answer what it is and how did I get it.
Okay.
And I think what this will do is I'll spend my luck, bing bing, in order to um uh I happen to have I didn't think it would ever come in handy, but like an ident code from whoever the head of the circus is.
Ah, I
Oh,
do
even
have the
better.
head of the circus. I'll drop it into chat. Her name is Mela Varen.
Thank you.
Can I
I
pause
think
for a question real quick?
Yes?
Stephen, are you trying to blame the entire robbery on the circus or just convince the one person? Because I told the captain to spell my name right and make sure everyone knew it was us.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. No, I'm leaving plans. I'm leaving back information here so that it looks like the circus
Kicked us
set
off.
all of this up,
Got it.
right? Um,
Good.
maybe you're the distraction, right?
Mhm.
Or something, or you were the hired hand.
Yeah, I'm
I
the
don't
help.
know. That's not going to be here. But what this is this is an old ident chimp that I had of all of the theft that the Star Corsairs had done previously.
Fantastic.
So it's not necessarily that they had planned this, but it's they are a bunch of thieves
Mhm.
and this ship got plundered, right? But I'm only taking Spark because um Spark was a witness to know that I was here to plant the evidence.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I leave behind. And actually, I think I tuck it someplace in the TIE fighter because that is obviously doesn't belong here. So it'll be one of the first things they investigate.
Sounds good.
So I'll leave that behind, and then I'm going to take off on the shuttle. Um, and if you don't mind, I'd like to take the shuttle as my special item of plunder.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, because one of the tags is it's the stolen power property of a powerful enemy who wants it back. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. That is great. I feel like we're heading near end of session. We've got plunder stuff we need to resolve, and I'd like to do that in the session while it's still hot. And also like how we're going to deal with the daughter. Is she just taken prisoner? What do
Yeah, she's just taken prisoner. And yeah, after we throw her in whatever Imperial brig is there, I think I give Raz the order to sink the ship. Just open fire. Fire at will. I said I was going to destroy it, so gotta keep my
to be
word.
clear,
Mm-hmm.
it's still in the nebula.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just
Yep.
making sure I don't want
And
people to think
so
I'm
are we. Yeah.
Yeah.
so are you. Yeah,
Dramatic
and
entrance.
Raz, you know this is very dangerous. This could blow up
Yeah,
spectacularly.
Captain Cochrane, that that is that could cause a chain reaction.
How
How are
fast
they
can
gonna
you set
tell the
charges?
story if they're dead?
Oh, they already broadcast, so right?
I mean, we don't know.
No.
Survivors tell better stories.
How many charges can you set in 5 minutes, Raz?
One.
All right, go ahead. Make it a big one.
Um,
Uh, Sorry, go ahead.
I think I'm gonna because you've put this on the table, Mark. I think I'm gonna compel you.
Yeah.
You're obsessed with this,
Uh,
with fulfilling that threat.
Yeah.
if I may, uh, Cola, who left, had taken some devices from the last bounty.
Hmm.
Perhaps I load some of those into the tubes and fire them at the ship. They were the ship cracker,
Yeah.
whatever those things were.
Crack
Yeah.
that.
Um,
It's okay if there are survivors, but if there's not, that's
I
fine
mean,
too.
they have
Yeah, there's
escape
shuttles
shuttles.
clearly,
Yeah.
so there'll be people leaving out. We're not monsters. We're not going to gun them down.
Except for the
uh,
one that I'm taking.
Right, right.
ba, 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 ba. So, what move is that? Uh, get into a scrap, I guess?
You're trying to, so you're just trying
Clever
to,
trick?
yeah, sure.
Hmm.
Or,
Get into a scrap sounds just like firing all the guns.
yeah.
I mean, how is it a, so your plan is just set a bunch of charges and blow this ship, the Golden Promise, the hell up.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
And be as far away from it as possible.
Okay.
So
How
maybe that's
about
escape.
outmaneuver? Here's what's
Yeah,
most
Oh, there
interesting.
we
Yeah,
go.
blowing it
yeah,
up, but
yeah.
outmaneuvering the explosion from the nebula gas. I think that is the most interesting moment here. So there are a lot of nobles who are not quite aware of what's going on, and oh goodness.
I am going to spend luck to roll with my bonds because our ship is not very fast.
It's not.
Um,
I will also spend my bond with the ship. Add one.
okay, so that's plus three.
So
We'll
we see a
do
blah blah, and it's a much bigger explosion than you anticipated, and then it's carried by the gas, and
Hmm.
it's starting to engulf the Deceptor as you are pushing pedal to the metal, trying to get the hell out of here. Yeah.
and that is an 11.
What does it look like as you guys make it out of the exploding nebula?
I think that it's the like the seismic charge kind of things from the prequels. So they start to uh cascade as more and more of them go off.
Blah, blah,
Um,
blah, blah.
and whoop, 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 whoop. And it's like pushing that shockwave, and it looks like it's just gonna hit us, and then we get out and go a lot faster. And I probably hit the hyperdrive to get out.
Yeah.
So we just get out, but we're unscathed from the experience.
Awesome. So again, by the way, you talking about the cascading explosions. I am going to share an oral knots video with you, which I do not expect, and I would rather no one watch because you will start laughing.
Okay.
But do just, have this in a tab to watch later. It is
Yes.
called Base Wars Django versus Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I remember it. Yeah.
It's the single greatest thing oral knots have done, in my opinion. It is delightful. So, um, let us have folks pick out your hoard, your treasure stuff, and
So,
make sure I don't want to miss out on that. It's a good
so I
thing.
got the captain's treasure.
Mm.
That's true. So you get 2 picks.
Yeah, take it.
Do I get the item or just your treasure?
Your call. What do you want?
Well, you
The
said
item.
treasure, so I think that makes
Okay,
just
cool.
getting
I'll
the
take an
two
item
features.
then.
Oh, then you get to pick a thing.
Yeah. I didn't negotiate that far, but I am the new quartermaster, and I'm gonna
That's
throw my
awesome.
weight around because I need to go
I mean,
take tab of what's in the vault. So
can I make
now the
Manila
droid can't
Bastra
stop
mine?
me.
Manila Bastra is stolen property of a powerful enemy who wants it back.
That's perfect.
We'll take that.
Perfect. Now you have mechanical heft.
Yep.
All right. Remember, we also. Oh yes, duh. You already did. I want something cursed, and I want to take, I guess, old dangerous container or book with. I want to like finagle this as alchemy tools for the advance I'm about to take. Quote unquote alchemy tools. It's really just tinkering tools, I guess.
What advance are you going to take?
The alchemy move from the the surgeon
Okay.
playbook. I don't know how to pronounce the actual playbook name, so I'll just say surgeon.
Chirurgeon?
Kyrgyz?
Good luck. I don't know if that's a real word, so
I've seen it before.
okay then. I
Um,
know two words.
Raz will choose will choose documents. It is evidence that uh Manala Bastra was transporting. It's evidence that Baron Owen Baugh is not the real Baron Owen Baugh. Um, and she was going to present it to somebody, but it's mine now. And I'm just going to keep that close.
Chirurgeon is what the Google tells
Chirurgeon.
me.
Okay. Well, Rich, you get to tell me what it might take to lift the curse.
To lift the curse, so you have cursed alchemical tools, and I need to tell you
I
what it
mean,
takes. I will tell you
quote
that.
unquote on
Yeah,
comical.
I will tell you that either in the intervening week or at the beginning of our next session.
No problem. Because yeah, the move is now a start of session move. So
Oh, yay! Start of access and then a start of session for Ollie. Awesome. Uh, what about Faru?
So I took the shuttle, which it's stolen property of a powerful enemy that wants it back. And I think that's going to be documents and idents I can use to disguise myself as someone important. So I think this provides basically a pass to say you're of House Calypso. You said it was Calypso, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And what was the name of the noble? Noble?
Boz.
Okay.
Did you bring him along?
No, I left him. I stunned him and left
Okay.
him.
Yeah, Boza. Sorry, Boza. Boza Palaji.
Did not die on screen, but
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, there are other shuttles and there are
yeah.
escape pods, so he didn't have to die.
Oh, Jolene,
yep.
Lump would have brought along the female guard.
Yeah. No, I thought
Okay,
she
just,
was.
just checking in.
Her and the handmaidens were like also taken
Oh, the
hostage.
handmaidens were definitely there in my mind's eye. So I
Yeah,
just want to double check on the
they're
guard to make
nothing
sure you.
burgers. Yeah, because
Okay.
Lady What's Her said told her bodyguard to stand down and follow along. So I just
Yep.
assumed.
She did not cause further trouble. Nasty. Okay. Do we have any other treasure hoard choices to make?
You do just get one treasure, period.
Yeah, one treasure. Yep. Okay. Then let's finish up things for our session. There are no end of session things. It's end of chapter and downtime stuff. You took one wreck, I think. That's all because somebody rolled gangbusters. I was going to do so much wreck to you.
No.
So
Yeah.
much wreck, but you rolled well.
I didn't
So,
move.
it's fine. Let's move to end of session stuff, friends. Session. We start with wishes so we can end with stars. We'll take a dash out of our list.
And we do experience at the end of chapter, right?
That sounds right to me.
We haven't reached an end of chapter, have we?
We had
Yeah,
to
we
have
did.
because we did a new arc. We could do
Yeah,
Okay.
because
experience. Well, XP on a miss, but also there's XP end of chapter. What is the end of chapter XP
I mean,
stuff look like?
the last session we had was an end of chapter, you said, so.
Yes, because you were doing the new. Sorry, chapter arc. I think I just conflated two different games terminology. So that was end of chapter. Did we not do XP for Cochrane?
I
Oh, he
took
wasn't
one
here
XP
last
for the
time.
end of the chapter, but that's it.
Okay. We'll do that thing. I don't want to miss out. Okay.
Did we plunder loads of treasure? Because that would check something on our boat.
I think we did.
I think yes.
Okay. Did we confront and escape your important enemy? I believe that's the Empire, so maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have other end of chapter questions to hit?
Okay, there it is. So we get to do 2 of these, right? Mark 1 XP, Mark 2 luck, Mark heal 2 harm. Oh, how much harm did I take? You said I was going to take some harm.
Oh, yes. Two harm.
Okay. Well, I will mark it XP, obviously, to get that advance.
Okay.
Take the unmarked playbook move. Reset that. Oh, I need 6.
Okay. Let us then run through our stars and wishes. Who has wishes?
I'll mark 2 luck.
Oh, Greg, did you do the power to control weather reskinning? I think you'd
No, I
mentioned.
have
Okay.
not. So that continues to be my wish. I need to
Okay.
reskin that. It's going to be mind controller or something.
Is that for
Um,
extra, your advance move?
yeah, my other
Uh,
playbook move.
don't forget to check the boxes of the advancements you took,
Where are? Oh, that's right. There they are.
because
Thank you.
it's one and done,
One and done.
which is weird.
Um. Oh, and then I did want to reskin one of the oddities because I think that's going to be my next advance. Um, which is funnily enough, I figured out which one I want to redo, and it's the one where I've turned into a manatee. Um, the I did have I have an idea. It's not going to be a manatee.
Um,
So I would like to see. I don't think I don't want to go back to the hideout. I wanna get into a scrap on the way home.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
would be my wish. Yeah. And I would love to have a scene with Faru because we have not actually had a scene together yet. Um, and explore that Raz really thinks that Faru is too good to be a pirate and should stop. So those are my wishes.
So one way to facilitate that is we have this new shuttle that I just pulled onto the Deceptor that you could go over with me, and that would give us a chance to have a scene with each other.
Yeah. Where's the new shuttle?
Uh,
Oh,
Uh,
I thought you had a picture. Sorry.
yeah.
I do
Yes. Oh, I
not.
know what you
I
mean.
do
Okay.
not. Sorry. I'll
Take a
work on
shuttle.
it. I'll get you a pic. The Golden Promise, which is now exploded. That picture is wasted, but the shuttle, there will be a shuttle. Cool. Other wishes?
Mm, I do
um,
want to get to the downtime again, because that's one of the few ways we can try to increase our bonds.
mhm.
But also, like, we don't need to have downtimes at the base every time, right?
That's
And we
true.
just get
You
a
can go
bonus
to a
for that.
port, any
But
port.
also, like, not related, but I'm, I've got my plans to get in that vault, and now I'm the quartermaster, so I want to see if I can throw my weight around. And I want to have more scenes with the captain because we don't really interact.
I would like to deliver my demands to Lady Melinza. once I figure out what they are.
Nice.
And I think mine are along the lines of Mark's, which is I want to see more fallout from what we just did. This is pretty obvious, but I want to get it down on paper, which is, I want to see the House Calypso come after me and the Star Corsairs, um, and whoever the company is that owns Golden Promise, all kind of deal with us.
Yep.
Also hooked into that, I do need to encounter the sea's servants, which I believe are the Empire. So add on to that as well.
Like Raz, the only one
Oh,
that doesn't have
yes.
a house after him.
Just so we're clear, we will begin the next session with the Empire coming at you guys. So, yep, we got that. Cool. Thank you all so very much for these wishes. Now we will move to stars. Steven, you went last with wishes, so you get to go first with stars.
Yeah. So one of the ones I wrote down, which is really exciting, was I haven't the star is the theatrics move that I have for the swashbuckler. Um, put me in a good position. I haven't found much use for a lot of that, and it's things like, pin an enemy to a wall or throw something, and I didn't find it very useful until I got to the prompt of, oh, you can challenge someone to a duel. And I'm like, oh, this is perfect in this situation. So I liked how well that worked with the setup that was going in. That was really nice. Um, and then I also want to say I really liked the whole interaction that y'all did with um strategic 9, the droid brain. Oh, I'm just going to use it to hack. Oh no, it's gonna double cross me. Oh, we're going to hoodwink it. That whole process was very satisfying to watch.
That was really neat.
Yeah.
Kudos. I agree. Kudos to you guys for the reaction to that and just the whole craziness of I'm just gonna tell this thing to do my bidding. So crazy. Cool. Anything else, Steven?
No, I'm good.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Oh shoot, I've lost my screen to go back to see who's next, and now I have to click buttons, and now it is Mark. You're up next. Who stars?
Yeah, stars on. Just trying to get back into it. Um, yeah, just a straight up heist was a good time.
Yay,
I liked
Golden
being able
Promise.
to lean on my talkie skills and leadership skills, and just like it was really cool to see everyone getting to do their thing as as part of the whole operation. So yeah, it was really cool all around.
Jolene, any stars?
Yeah, no, that hoodwink bit, that was great. The duel was fun. The captain just saying, "All right, we're gonna blow up the ship," and like Ollie is just like, "Have we ever done this before? Just like mass murdered people?" I'm here for Faro. She's cool. The captain's weird.
Captain's got
Roz,
problems.
the captain's got problems. Roz is also, look, I
And
love
Raz is
like
going
some.
along.
He's a little freak too. I will figure out his mysteries.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to throw this out. I'd like to have. This is a wish for me, and then we'll, Greg, let you finish up with stars. A wish for me, and it's mostly just to put it down there so I remember to frame it. I don't see a gosh, look at the terrible things you've done conversation coming from the daughter, um, Manala Bastra, but from the handmaidens. One of them being the like, I can't believe you guys did this in a like accusatory, but also woe is me way. I don't know. I'd be interested in that reaction, and I don't even know who it would bounce off of best, but I'll just set
Me.
up that wish that that conversation could happen. Um, yeah, because it's you did a pretty depraved thing. Killed a lot of folks. But your pirates, Greg, finish us up with these stars.
Can't have him chasing us. No, I Jolene, I loved Ali. Because I'm like, am I doing okay? am I kidnapping you correctly? That was fun and very in character for her. I loved the duel as well with Faru. And I want more duels. Um, and then yes, Captain Shag, thank you for getting me out of the jam of my own creation and deceiving the tactical droid. And now it's totally dead. I'm enjoying that Raz really just like gets a thing from one mission and then destroys it to get to the next mission and then just destroys it to get to the like just barely scraping by with the treasure that he gets. So that's fun.
Sorry, the quote for Jelly, very funny. Sweet. This has been my favorite of the Rapscallion sessions and a highlight. You guys were really, really solid in this. And we've been routinely solid, but I felt like the system supported us this time around versus me stumbling into things and being confused and annoyed. So yay, maybe I've figured stuff out. Maybe you figured out stuff and you're like weaving around things to make sense. I don't know, but it was fun. I had a good session. I appreciate you all so much. With that, we'll bring the session to a close.